So talk about the challenges of being Ustad Vilayat Khan's son and the perks of it.
Truthfully, see, it's what people would like to hear is mostly about the perks. Other musicians very easily want to jump onto this bandwagon of saying, of course, if you're the son of such a great man, all your doors are totally open. Which is true, yes, doors open for you to walk into situations, concerts, things happen. I understand that. But that's where it all ends. After that, it is only the pain of being the son of a big legend. It's not only me, lots of sons or daughters of great people who are in the same business I'm sure must feel this. Comparisons. People, since my age of 6, there are comparisons. This is how your father played, this is what your father played, why don't you play that for us? You know, that comparisons of his greatness, of his personality, who he was. Everything is equated to how is that and how. So to make a space for yourself, a separate city or a separate life or a separate flavor of a separate feel, fragrance, takes a long time, and that's where people break, because a lot of people, of children of extremely big geniuses land up in rehab. They take to drugs because they can't cope with the pressures that society puts on them, expectations that society puts on them. And I can understand it must be terribly difficult. So you have to be pretty thick-skinned and really understand this. So I feel if you have to compare, there is more pain than pleasure. But the happiness of having spent a certain time of my life with my guru and my teacher, who was also my father, and to have enjoyed, to understand, to see this genius from close up was a very interesting thing. So that, like you said, there is pain and there is happiness and pleasure. Each comes with its own thing.
Okay. Otherwise, your father was a tough taskmaster?
Yes. One of the reasons I didn't push my son into being a musician, because I am not that tough as a human being. It is very difficult. You think of yourself, you think we are all here, all of you. Think, if you have children, या तुम अपना भाई को ले लो, या माँ को ले लो, या अपने दोस्त को ले लो, can you see them go through physical pain? It's very difficult for a human being. But when you're 4 or 5 years old, your fingers are so small, and you're practicing, and they get cut, and they're bleeding, and your teacher is saying, doesn't matter, beta, carry on playing. When you carry on playing, that place will become hard, and you will also get used to pain. कभी concert के बीच में हो जाए, if it happens in the middle of a concert, then you won't have to stop because of the pain. Get used to pain. So for that you need a very strong heart. I don't have a strong heart. I realize that if my child would be in pain, I cannot tolerate it. So I would probably have been a bad teacher. I've got some wonderful students who are playing music, and I'm very proud to say that of course I teach them, but this motivation to practice and go ahead in their life, they find themselves. I tell them this is what is needed, but they find that motivation themselves. They know what it means to feel pain, to feel that problem.
So you talked about winning awards in between. I just want to know, when your album, so The Rain, was nominated for Grammy. So how was that feeling? And when it didn't won the Grammy, was a disappointment?
I feel exactly as I'm feeling today. Nothing. The Grammy is a wonderful expression from people to tell you that they accept you as a musician. A nomination is like a great semi-final, and then there is a final. Funnily enough, when I did not win the Grammy, but I got nominated for it, no one really remembers who actually won the Grammy that year. That's my point. So this is not something that I have chased anyway in my life. There are these Indian Padma awards, hote hain, Padma Shri, Padma Bhushan. I've got nothing. According to the government, probably I don't deserve it. That's very possible. But I'm happy that there are my students, people who have learned from me and gone away, even they have got those awards. So the realization that awards really mean nothing at the end of the day, it's people who will come to your concerts to remind you that they are your followers, they are your listeners, they are the lovers of your music. That is a bigger thing.
But if it come your way, you happily accept it, sir?
I know, probably not. Not even happy, and it's probably too late now. I probably think I should have got a Padma Award when I was around 20, 25, because that is what my achievements were at that time. Every year I get feelers from someone or the other in the government कि शुजात भाई यार ये एक लेटर है, इसको साइन करके दे दो. It just says कि I think I should be considered for a Padma Award. That's all we need from an artist, so that we can put you in the category. We know you deserve it, but this is a system. I don't want to live in a system when I have to ask you for something to endorse me as a musician, and that also for me to ask the government. I will go to them and say, please endorse me as a musician. Yes, I'm sorry, I can't bring myself to do that. So many years ago, 30 years ago, I thought about it, and I realized that it was important for me to understand that people coming back to your concerts, listening to you, enjoying your music is much more important than getting these little awards. Because again, if we look at any of these award things, इस दिन अगर मैं अभी आपसे पूछूं पद्मश्री तो छोड़ ही दो तो पता नहीं 100-150 होते हैं भाई साहब. So it's I don't want to be one of the 150 in this country. I want to be one. What I am giving you is an alternative, that when I will sing songs which have beautiful words, जो प्यार के बारे में बात करते हैं, खूबसूरती के बारे में बात करते हैं, दोस्ती के बारे में बात करते हैं, हरियाली के बारे में बात करते हैं, जिंदगी के बारे में बात करते हैं. I would prefer that to say कि मैं तो रास्ते से जा रहा था, वो तो भेल पूरी खा रहे थे, तुझे मिर्ची लगे तो मैं क्या करूं. This is inane. मैं तो रिक्शे पे जा रही थी, पोंपों का उसने किया इशारा, मुझे बदनाम किया. If this is the level of that you have sunk to, I have no problem. I am not saying कि तुम मेरे से छोटे हो तो मेरे से कम हो. But you as a human being have decided that you want to move at a level where you are happy listening to this kind of songs. When you listen to a song, 4 बोतल वोडका पीता हूं मैं रोज का. First of all, the singer who is singing this, shame on him. I was on a flight coming from Dubai. ये अंदर आए, आते साथ ही इन्होंने मेरे देखा, आए मेरे पास बहुत प्यार से पैर छू के मिले मेरे से. I was surprised कि this man has feeling in his mind. I'm nothing, but he came to spotted me, came and yo हने से इतने प्यार से मिले. तो फिर जब तुम्हें इतनी इंसानियत है, you have इतनी सभ्यता है, when you have this culture, just for money you are singing a song that will inspire many young people to say, चलो यार 4 बोतल वोडका मैं पी के देखूं. Not only is he going to become like an animal on the road, but also ruin his health and his mind, his family, nothing. What are you teaching people? So, I just want to give an alternative कि when I will sing, मैं खूबसूरती और अच्छी चीज़ों के लिए आपको गाना सुनाऊंगा, मगर मैं आपको मना नहीं कर रहा हूँ. He's got billion more followers than I have. तो बुराई या बुरी चीज़ें कभी दुनिया से चले नहीं जाएंगी, मगर अच्छी चीज़ें भी नहीं जाएंगी. I would like to believe that.
So is it for that particular reason that you actually stayed away from Bollywood and the music? You did.
I've done a lot of. I did a lot of background work.
So offers I assume would be very creative person.
Again,
But
it
that's
would
a
be,
choice that you make, right?
and I don't mind as long as people say these are the songs and we want to make something which has melody, something which has beautiful rhythm and beautiful words. I am not able to make most of the songs that अच्छे गाने बनते हैं आजकल, ऐसा नहीं है, but I'm not able to. That's not my living. That's not my forte. I'm a sitarist. So if you ask me to compose, sometimes it's okay. And I did a lot of R.D. Burman के साथ काम करता था मैं for many years, background music with and his songs, Lakshmikant Pyarelal, Kalyanji Anandji. These were people who were inspirational. It was, I think, R.D. Burman is one of the greatest, the greatest creators of our time and innovators. जो कितना नए रास्ते उन्होंने हमें दिखाए. उनके पहले शुरू काम किया था दूसरे आर्टिस्टों ने, दूसरे म्यूजिक डायरेक्टर्स ने, मगर इनका खैर जवाब ही नहीं है. So I did a lot of work, but then I realized that that is not my calling. So just to earn money, I don't have to carry on doing something that I don't enjoy deeply.